You know, the archaeologists and the prehistorians, people are looking at that, have failed to take into account.
I think we're looking, again, at a lost technology. And it was this ancient apocalypse.
Our understanding of the past is shaped by the records left behind, yet so much of history remains a secret. What if the timeline we've always believed in isn't entirely accurate? Imagine a world where creatures like woolly mammoths still roamed Earth long after we thought they vanished. Well, recent discoveries are challenging everything we thought we knew about ancient history. Number 1. Lights in Baja, California. 2 strange, bright objects appeared in the night sky, catching the attention of the observer. These objects defied conventional logic as they initially flew through the air before coming to an abrupt halt out of nowhere. Their error seeming unnatural to any known aeronautical technology, raising the eyebrows of the observer took a great deal of interest. At some point, the stripes shifted, further adding to the mystery. Later, they descended slightly and stood up again as if defying gravity. When the observer saw their dynamic movement and amazing light, he immediately rejected the possibility that they were stars. The unusual program evokes thoughts of advanced technology, perhaps from the supernatural. This shape is inspired by the way the lines transition between motion and stillness with a precision that feels otherworldly. Even with light pollution obscuring the night sky, the behavior of the objects remained evident, drawing the observer deeper into curiosity and wonder. The way they moved, hovered, and altered their positions left an impression of something far beyond ordinary. The sighting became an unforgettable moment, stirring a mix of intrigue, astonishment, and the timeless question of whether humanity had just witnessed evidence of intelligent life beyond Earth. Number 2. The Grand Canyon's hidden secret.
Well, it's not all lies.
All of it.
There's some lies.
I found that too.
Lost civilization in Grand Canyon was, wait, Egyptian?
While everyone recognizes the dramatic cliffs and winding river, beneath this iconic landscape, archaeologists have uncovered relics from civilizations dating back thousands of years. The oldest finds, including Clovis and Folsom spear points, are from around 9,200 to 8,900 BC. Astonishingly, these spear points weren't made locally, but came from the Chusca Mountains, showing that early people traveled great distances, leaving traces of their lives behind. But there's more. About 4,000 years ago, split-twig figurines resembling animals like deer and bighorn sheep were discovered, showcasing a profound connection between these ancient people and nature. Number 3. Flash floods in Utah's Slot Canyon. Utah's Buckskin Gulch, one of the most beautiful and famous slot canyons globally, also harbors a deadly risk: flash floods. Recently, a group of hikers experienced this danger firsthand. Deep within the canyon, surrounded by towering sandstone walls, a sudden storm unleashed floodwaters that surged through the narrow passages, trapping them with no escape. Slot canyons are particularly perilous because the sky is often hidden from view, making it nearly impossible to detect approaching storms. Even rain falling miles away can funnel into the canyon, transforming it into a raging river within minutes. The hikers watched as the water rapidly rose, carrying debris and echoing through the canyon walls. Fortunately, they managed to climb to higher ground and stayed safe. This serves as a stark warning. Always check weather conditions before hiking in slot canyons and stay alert for potential floods. Nature's beauty can quickly turn treacherous, and preparation is essential. Number 4. A hidden treasure and a lost civilization. The thought of uncovering hidden treasures excites everyone. For one man, that dream came true in the most unexpected way. With just a metal detector in hand, he ventured into a cave, hoping for a unique find. As he dug deeper, the detector began beeping wildly. Beneath the earth, he unearthed an ancient metal box adorned with a strange six-pointed star. Upon opening it, he was astonished by what lay inside. The box contained dust-covered treasures from a long-forgotten time. Among them were a metal flute, a golden chain concealed in a decorative item, and a manuscript with gold pages inscribed with indecipherable symbols. The most intriguing item was a rod topped with a round metal piece and jewelry, seemingly from the medieval era. Could these artifacts belong to a lost civilization that existed thousands of years ago? Number 5. A cave sealed by the government.
Dude, is this an arrowhead?
This is a rock, right?
I mean, it looks like it's been napped a little bit.
Dude, look. It's got the little handle part on it.
Dude.
Caves have long been more than simple shelters. Many cultures viewed them as sacred or even portals to the spiritual realm. An explorer recently stumbled upon a sealed cave that might hold new insights into ancient human history. Initially searching for a coal mine, he discovered something far more enigmatic. A cave marked with a sign reading "No trespassing," sealed by federal government. This was no ordinary cave. Inside, traces of water and mud suggested it had remained untouched for ages. The cave's small size, only about 2 feet high, made it difficult to move around, possibly indicating it had once been a dwelling for ancient peoples, used for survival or spiritual practices. For indigenous cultures, caves often served as sacred spaces for rituals or meditation. In areas without natural caves, they would even dig their own. So, what secrets could lie within this sealed cave? Could it contain remnants of an ancient civilization or something the authorities prefer to keep hidden? This discovery raises more questions than it answers. Number 6. The charcoal kilns of Kiln Canyon.
I mean, you just don't expect them. You're surrounded by, some cedar trees, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's all these kilns.
About 14 miles west of Milford, Utah, lies a fascinating site known as Kiln Canyon. Here, 5 large beehive-shaped charcoal kilns stand as reminders of a bustling mining operation from the late 1800s. These kilns were crucial for producing charcoal, which fueled the Frisco smelter that processed silver and lead from the nearby Frisco mine. The charcoal-making process was labor-intensive. Workers would stack pinyon pine logs inside stone-lined pits, ignite them, and cover them with dirt to allow the fire to smolder slowly. After about 20 days, the fire would die down, leaving behind nearly pure carbon for smelting. Later, more efficient beehive kilns were constructed, improving production while reducing waste. At its peak, the smelter required around 510,000 pounds of charcoal each month, necessitating continuous kiln operations. Number 7. Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Situated in Arizona, Antelope Canyon is among the most picturesque and frequently photographed locations in the southwest United States. Its distinctive wave-like rock patterns and the mesmerizing light beams shining through the narrow crevices above make it famous. Beyond its visual appeal, the canyon holds cultural significance for the Navajo people, who named it after the antelopes that once wintered there. Interestingly, Antelope Canyon consists of 2 separate sections: Upper Antelope Canyon, known as the Crack, and Lower Antelope Canyon, called the Corkscrew. Each has unique features. Upper Antelope Canyon is renowned for its light beams streaming from above, producing an ethereal glow, particularly in spring and summer, drawing visitors and photographers globally. Lower Antelope Canyon, with its narrow winding pathways, offers a different but equally stunning experience as sunlight dances along its walls, altering their hues throughout the day. Number 8. Ancient Aztec Civilization. The origins of the Aztec civilization remain somewhat unexplainable. Historians believe the Aztecs began as nomadic hunters and gatherers in northern Mexico. By the 12th century CE, they settled in Mesoamerica and built a formidable empire in the region. Their name, Aztec, originates from the mythical land of Aztlan, often interpreted as White Land or Land of Herons. Their ascent to power was not merely mythological, but also a result of their resilience, innovation, and agricultural expertise. Following the fall of the Toltec civilization in the 12th century, the Aztecs, led by a chief named Sol, moved into the Valley of Mexico. They forged alliances with the remaining Toltecs, ushering in a period of peace. The Aztecs' advanced agricultural methods were key to their success. They developed chinampas, floating gardens, transforming swampy land into fertile farmland. By constructing ridges separated by canals, they secured a steady food supply even in challenging environments. Number 9. Tiger Leaping Gorge. Located between Lijiang and Shangri-La in China's Yunnan province, Tiger Leaping Gorge is one of the world's deepest and most spectacular gorges. Formed by the Misaiti Jinsha River, a tributary of the Yangtze, it cuts through snow-capped mountains with a depth exceeding 12,000 feet, almost double that of the Grand Canyon. The hiking trail along the gorge is both scenic and demanding. Spanning about 14 miles, it offers breathtaking views of the river below and the snowy peaks above. However, the journey is challenging, with slippery paths during the rainy season and spots where waterfalls cross the trail. Landslides, though infrequent, add to the risks, requiring hikers to remain vigilant. Number 10. Ancient Maya Civilization. The ancient Maya civilization stands out as one of history's most remarkable, known for its astronomical expertise, vast cities, and enigmatic decline. Around 7000 BC, early communities in Mesoamerica began cultivating crops like maize and beans. This transition from a nomadic lifestyle to settled farming villages set the stage for the rise of the Maya civilization, which spread across modern southeastern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras and El Salvador. By 1000 BC, these villages evolved into sprawling cities with towering temples and ceremonial centers seemingly designed to touch the heavens. The Mayas' advanced understanding of astronomy was a cornerstone of their culture. Their intricate calendar system accurately tracked celestial events, guiding agricultural practices and religious ceremonies. Even today, Maya descendants use their ancestors' calendars, preserving this ancient wisdom. Number 11. Unexplainable Land of Sculpted Giants. While exploring Google Earth, an adventurer discovered a peculiar, rugged area that appeared unlike anything modern. Beneath layers of desert sand, there seemed to be giant sculpted rock formations. Curiosity drove the explorer to investigate, uncovering an extraordinary sight filled with ancient rocks and enigmatic structures hinting at a lost civilization. Pieces of wood found at the site suggested human habitation in a time long past. What baffled researchers was how people could have thrived in such an arid, waterless region. Number 12. Giant Kings Canyon. Kings Canyon, nestled in California's Sierra Nevada, is a breathtaking natural spectacle. Established as a national park in 1940, it is famous for its granite walls soaring approximately 4,000 feet above the canyon floor. Near the canyon lies the Sequoia National Forest, where the elevation reaches an astounding 8,200 feet at Spanish Mountain's summit. This region is also the location of the largest tree on Earth, the giant sequoia. These enormous trees flourish at the mid-elevations of the Sierra Nevada due to the temperate climate and the heavy snowfall during winter, which supplies them with ample water. Some of these trees are thousands of years old, having stood resilient through countless ages, leaving visitors awestruck by their grandeur and beauty. Number 13. The Baghdad Battery. The Baghdad Battery, discovered in what is now Iraq, is a perplexing and intriguing artifact that has left scholars puzzled for decades. It is a ceramic jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod, all sealed with a layer of bitumen. Estimated to be over 2,000 years old, some experts speculate that it might have been an ancient form of a battery. In 1940, Wilhelm König, a German director of the National Museum of Iraq, proposed that the artifact might have been utilized to generate electricity, possibly for electroplating silver with gold. While this theory remains controversial, it's fascinating to consider that ancient civilizations might have understood how to create rudimentary electrical devices. The jar would have required an acidic or alkaline liquid to produce a small electrical current. Number 14. The Dropa Stones. In 1938, archaeologists under the leadership of Dr. Chipu stumbled upon an extraordinary find in the Bayan Karaula Mountains of China. They uncovered hundreds of peculiar stone discs within the caves. Each disc, measuring approximately 9 inches in diameter, featured a spiral groove, much like the grooves on an old vinyl record. However, what made them truly remarkable were the tiny hieroglyphs etched on their surface, which seemed to narrate an astonishing tale. The inscriptions reportedly described a spacecraft that had crashed in the mountains over 1,000 years ago. The beings aboard, calling themselves the Dropa, were said to have left their story encoded in the spirals on the stones. Some researchers even claimed that when the discs were placed on specific equipment, they emitted a strange humming noise, resembling an electric current. Number 15. Zambesi Gorge. The Zambesi River is among Africa's most iconic waterways. It originates from a swampy region near Kiln Hill in Zambia, high in the mountains, and travels over 1,500 miles through 6 nations: Angola, Zambia, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. As the river continued its course, the trench widened and deepened, forming one of the planet's most dramatic landscapes. The Zambesi even altered its path, leaving behind a labyrinth of gorges. While the river serves as a vital resource for the surrounding nations, the stunning beauty of the gorge and the majestic Victoria Falls leave a profound impact on all who visit. It is a natural marvel that attracts adventurers and nature enthusiasts from across the globe. Number 16. Weia Canyon. Weia Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, is a remarkable natural feature on Kauai, one of Hawaii's islands. The canyon is around 3,600 feet deep and offers breathtaking views of vibrant red, brown, and green cliffs. Scenic overlook points in Weia Canyon State Park provide visitors with spectacular perspectives of this vast canyon. The canyon was formed over millions of years as rainfall from Mount Waialeale, one of the rainiest spots on Earth, eroded volcanic rock. The constant flow of water shaped the deep gorge visible today. Its appearance changes with the seasons. During drier months, more of the rock formations are exposed, while wetter periods cover the slopes in lush greenery, contrasting beautifully with the red cliffs. Number 17. The enigmatic Mojave Desert. In the vast expanse of the Mojave Desert lies a curious object that has mystified observers for years. Perched atop a solitary hill, this 8-foot-long metal structure is anchored to massive rocks, leaving people speculating about its purpose. Some suggest it might be an oversized megaphone, a marker, or even a device for communicating with extraterrestrial beings. Local legends add to the intrigue, including a 1930s tale about a hidden entrance to an underground cave housing a river of gold. These stories have motivated treasure seekers to scour the desert for its hidden treasures. Despite its modest size, the structure weighs roughly 600 pounds, making its placement on the hilltop a challenging task. With no identifying marks or clues, this metallic object remains an unsolved enigma in the desert's heart. Number 18. The Blue Hole. Within a river cave lies a natural phenomenon known as the Blue Hole. This perfectly round, deep sinkhole is filled with crystal-clear blue water, creating an awe-inspiring sight. The water's unique color comes from the high level of purity and the way sunlight refracts through it, giving the hole an almost ethereal glow. It is one of nature's hidden gems, located in a remote and secluded area, making it a coveted spot for adventurers, divers, and marine biologists alike. The Blue Hole is not only known for its visual beauty, but also for the richness of life that it supports. Beneath its surface, a complex ecosystem thrives. Diverse marine life, including sharks, rays, and vibrant fish, navigate the waters, while schools of tropical fish dart around coral formations that have grown along the steep walls of the sinkhole. Number 19. Kaligandaki Canyon, Nepal. Nestled in the majestic Himalayas, the Kaligandaki River carves its way through towering peaks, forming the world's deepest canyon, Kaligandaki Canyon. This impressive canyon is located between two colossal mountains, Annapurna and Dhaulagiri. The sheer scale of the canyon is nothing short of breathtaking, with a vertical drop of over 5,500 meters from the riverbed to the summits. The Kaligandaki River, which originates from the Tibetan Plateau, flows southward, gathering water from tributaries and gaining strength along its journey. As the river winds through the canyon, it has shaped the landscape over millions of years, creating dramatic rock formations and cliffs. The canyon is not only a marvel of natural beauty, but also a vital part of the local ecosystem, providing water to surrounding villages and serving as a route for pilgrims and trekkers exploring the region. The deep valley is home to diverse wildlife, and the surrounding landscapes offer a serene, untouched beauty that draws adventurers from around the globe. Number 20. Fjaragur Canyon, Iceland. Fjaragur Canyon, located in southeast Iceland, is a breathtaking natural wonder. Spanning about 2 kilometers in length and roughly 100 meters in depth, this canyon was formed nearly 9,000 years ago during the last ice age, when a glacial river sculpted the land, carving out the winding curves and steep cliffs that we see today. This remarkable process of erosion continues to shape the canyon's features, making it a living testament to the forces of nature. Today, Fjaragur is a lush haven teeming with life. The canyon's curving cliffs are covered in vibrant greenery, and the serene stream that runs through it creates a tranquil atmosphere. Moss-covered rocks add to the fairy tale ambiance, making it a popular spot for photographers and nature enthusiasts. The canyon's magical setting and its rich biodiversity draw visitors from all over the world, eager to explore its unique landscape and capture its beauty on camera. Though somewhat remote, Fjaragur has become a popular destination for explorers, photographers, and tourists looking to experience Iceland's stunning natural beauty. Its otherworldly appearance and serene environment make it a place of peace and reflection, where visitors can immerse themselves in the wonders of the earth. Over time, the canyon has become an iconic location in Iceland, attracting adventurers and nature lovers who seek to discover the beauty of one of the world's most remarkable landscapes.